everybody. Thank you very much for joining me for this tarot read. Alrighty guys, so we are going to jump on into it and get started. I'll let you know too, this is going to be a general read, so it may or may not resonate with you. That's just fine guys. You're going to know if these messages are meant for you because they're just going to feel right. Also, we're going to draw a tarot token at the end of this read. This is going to kind of be like our energy card. Balancing act. Ooh. Somebody's hiding something. I definitely feel that this dances on one foot, this balancing act. This is like sort of trying to hide the truth. Trying to hide the truth from somebody close. Somebody close. What do they got going on? Herald of change. Whatever this is, it's coming forward. It's coming out. And it is going to bring change within a relationship, within possibly even a home life. I'm going to grab some more here. I want to know what's going on. Oh, Skybridge. Possibility for union. What is this secret coming out? You know, I do not get the most positive vibe off of the Skybridge card. I keep looking at it and it's like, I see the words anger in my mind. I feel really heavy emotions that go along with this. When this truth is revealed, I also feel that there will be two energies that are most likely going to be parting ways here. This is going to be part of the change that comes forward. Resourcefulness. Somebody's hiding. What is somebody hiding? I just know like somebody's hiding something. Somebody's hiding something. It keeps coming in this card. Same with this resourcefulness from this horned cactus. This is like somebody's way of hiding something. Having to be resourceful so that somebody has no idea that there's something else going on behind the scenes. Netcaster. What is it? It's something that they're doing to try and hide their lie. Fates. But it is all going to come out. That horseman heralding change. The fates. Reconciliations. You know, I gotta pull some more cards here because I am absolutely dying to know what this secret is that's going to be coming out. Somebody's going to need to ask for forgiveness when it does come out too. Deep quiet. You know, somebody has... It's not just this secret that they're keeping and trying to hide behind the scenes. They're like actively working to sort of like bridge a gap here. This is like as if somebody lost their job and didn't tell their partner, and they technically have no income coming in. So they're trying to do little things behind the scene. They're still leaving the house at the same time. It's like they're still trying to hide and make enough money or make a little bit of money on the side, bridging a gap until they do get a new stable job. And then tell their partner, okay, all this shit happened behind the scenes kind of thing. Yeah, like they're trying to keep up a front. They're trying to keep up a certain lifestyle, but there's all this change that happened. Power of community. It's like they're keeping somebody in the dark instead of bringing them in on something that's going on. Because like whatever this is, like lying is wrong. Absolutely, you shouldn't be lying to people that you love. There's something else here, like somebody is not actively trying to hurt someone. I don't feel infidelity in this read. I do not feel like that's going to be the secret that's coming out. I feel like whatever this is, it's like a trying to protect someone, trying to hide something shameful, trying to, like I said, like bridge this gap so that they can sort of get back to being even, and then they're willing to sort of disclose what happened instead of like leaning on this person to... I feel like whoever their partner is, being able to be upfront and honest, because I feel like this partner would have carried with them through whatever change, provided they were honest. It is the fact that they're lying and they're hiding that then brings this relationship, this partnership into question as to whether this is going to be stable, as to whether this is going to continue. Lay of the Land. Revelation. This is like a bad investment. This is going to have something to do with money. I know 100% with these cards, this is having something to do with money. Somebody lost a lot of money on an investment that didn't work out the way it was supposed to. Or somebody lost their job. But I feel like I said, there's this bridging of the gap. We're trying to hide it. We're trying to hustle, make money any way that we can to try and bridge this gap so that our partner doesn't realize that there's either that job doesn't exist anymore and that income's not coming in, or if this savings or money was lost, it's like a trying to put it back before somebody notices. But something's up. Like their behavior is off from what it normally is. And that's why we had like this balancing act to begin with, this juggling, trying to hide the truth, but something's coming forward in their behavior that is actually making their partner sort of question what's going on. Question what's going on. I want to know more about what's happening here. Yeah, there's that bridging the gap. We're trying to bridge the gap so that nobody noticed sort of that gap was there to begin with. It's like trying to hide it. Detox. See, it's like this lying is making the situation worse too. Like when all of this comes out and their partner realizes how long they've been lied to, like how long this person was lying to them for, this is what has the potential to do the damage. I honestly, guys, and this might not fit your situation. This is going to be pretty specific to somebody's situation. Whoever this person's partner is, this is somebody who would have worked through the truth with them. It's the fact that they're being lied to that's going to make things a little bit more questionable as to whether this is something that's going to continue. That intentionality, that eye of the needle, though, like I could feel that earlier in the card, somebody is not going out of their way to hurt somebody else. That is not their intention at all. This is not to hurt somebody. This is not to get one over on somebody. I feel like it was to somehow try and make a gain for the partners. It was somehow to try and improve their life. Like the intention behind it was something extremely positive and was like trying to build, trying to help. It was something, I see this stars in the sky, this limitless possibility, and I felt it in this Will-O-The-Wisp. It's like somebody was trying to follow a dream. Somebody was trying to build a dream, contribute to a dream, led astray by something that wasn't what they thought it was going to be, or something that they hadn't researched enough to really truly understand what they were getting into. And this is where the problem came into play. This is where the money or the job got lost. That me talks, repairing the body, mind, spirit. I just keep feeling pulled back to their partner. Their partner is like somebody who's pretty forgiving. Their partner is somebody who's pretty forgiving, pretty steady. I guess if they had disclosed all this right in the beginning, their partner probably would have been upset, I'm sure. But it would have been like, hey, how do we fix this now? You know, as a team. Their partner is very much team oriented. We're going to do this as a team. We do things together as a team. It's this hiding stuff that's causing trouble. We're going to grab Gilded Tarot to clarify this read. Yeah, they didn't tell their partner about them using this money. If this was an investment, something they invested in that went bad, they took like mutual money. This would have been like mutual savings, something that their partner didn't know about, and then did this or like behind their back. And like I said, the intention behind it was good. The intention was to build for both of them. This wasn't like, I'm going to take this money, I'm going to make a bunch of it myself, and then I'm going to take it and run away. No, this was to contribute to this relationship, to the life that they're trying to build. It was like an opportunity that they felt like they had to take advantage of. But like I said, there was like something here where they didn't do their research, or they didn't sort of go about it the right way, or really get educated about it. And this is why it sort of came out the way it did. The Tower card there is not good. Like this person was trying to follow a passion, trying to follow an ambition. Like I said, I do not get that this person's a jerk from this read. And sometimes I feel that in the cards. Sometimes I feel that somebody couldn't care less about other people's feelings. Somebody's very self-centered. I do not get that in this read. Whoever is sort of doing this lying, whoever made this mistake, they have a good heart. Their heart was in the right place, trying to build towards the future. But this thing went freaking sideways. Whatever this was, something went sideways financially. And instead of coming clean and working through it, together, it's like, how do I hide this? And then try and like I said, bridge that gap. I keep feeling that, like bridge that gap to get back to where it was, so somebody doesn't notice that this happened. Because they're pretty embarrassed. They are pretty embarrassed that all of this came about. They were trying to provide a good life for someone. This Nine of Pentacles was what they were trying to give to their partner. Happiness, financial stability, financial abundance. This was the entire goal behind what they were doing. And now they've sort of got themselves in a spot where they're trying to maintain what already exists, like a level of lifestyle that already exists, but the finances are not there. Like, this is taking some really creative juggling, and it's bound to catch up with this person, because the amount of money either coming in or that was sitting in their savings is like it doesn't exist anymore. It's not, it's out of balance. It's not even anymore. Things have changed. This was something, see, and at first I wasn't sure if this was like somebody lost their job and they're trying to sort of hide that. I feel like now, the further I get in here, the more cards I get, I feel like this was a chunk that got lost, like an investment. I don't feel like this was a job. I feel like this was an investment. I feel like this was a chunk of money. I don't know if this was their retirement savings, or this was just a savings account that they had, or something that they were trying to build for maybe the future, or for a vacation, or for a something. It was something they worked really hard together to build, to put away. And that's why they're so worried about this person being super angry. They didn't tell them they were taking from it, and they both worked extremely hard to contribute to it. So it should have been a mutual decision, but they felt like, I keep feeling like this is a sure thing. This is a sure thing, and if I don't jump on it right away, I'm going to miss it, you know? And if I do, this is like, great, this is going to like multiply this money, and we're going to be sitting so pretty, and my spouse or my partner is going to be so extremely proud of me, and I did this for them. But it's like, it's not how it turned out. It was some sort of, like I said, investment. That Ace of Wands can speak to a business venture, a new business venture. This is what this person was after. They saw some sort of opportunity. They felt like it was too good to resist. We have the Six of Swords too. The Six of Swords is sort of like that recognition, reward. Like, this person really thought that this was something great. This was going to make their lives so much easier. This is why they jumped on it. But it was extremely impulsive. It was a very impulsive move. It should have been more thought out. This King of Wands, well, his intentions were absolutely in the right place. His heart was in the right place. He should have been more like this King of Swords. This King of Swords does not involve a whole lot of emotion. This is somebody who works with sort of logic, right? This is somebody who works with facts. We don't want to talk about, feelings, emotions. It's like, what are the facts of this situation? This is who this King of Swords is. These are the traits that he brings forward. And guys, we all have these different sides of us. They exist. We all have our swords, our wands, our cups, our pentacles here. And this was a time to really draw on this swords energy, to be looking at facts, to be stepping back from the excitement and the passion that drove this person, that ambition, and being able to see it for what it was, as to whether it was an opportunity or something they needed to walk away from. But I felt like they felt like it was going to make their life better. They definitely felt like it was going to make their life better, but they didn't take the time to learn about what it was. It was like pressure. I feel pressure. I feel like now, like I have to do it right now. If I don't do it right now, it's not going to exist and I'm going to miss out. And then it's like, I could have made all this money for us and given us this better life, but I dragged my heels and I hemmed and hawed, kind of thing. And it's like they didn't sit and do their homework. They didn't do their homework. They didn't do their research. They sort of got lost in the moment of the possibilities, of the dream, right? This person had this dream. It was going to be for them and for their partner to build a life. But now they've created all of these burdens. And the magician card says, we have the ability to manifest our reality. This guy, he kind of did manifest this reality by not thinking it through, by not consulting his partner. Like I said, he's not a bad guy. I do not feel like this person is awful or dishonest or terrible. I feel like there's somebody who loves their partner. There's somebody who wanted to help build and thought they saw an opportunity to give their partner this beautiful Nine of Pentacles opportunity, life, the abundance, the happiness, the financial ease. And they jumped on it. They really jumped on it instead of, thinking about it more, putting the time in, thinking about it, making it a mutual decision. And it bit them in the butt. Whatever this was really bit them in the butt. Four of Pentacles. I do feel like it left them in a rough space financially. That the Four of Pentacles is also a warning of greed. And I do feel like there may have been a level of that involved. And this dude isn't a bad guy, and it's not like he's horrendously greedy. He just saw an opportunity to better the lives of himself and his partner. Right? So, but it's still like money. Money was was definitely the driving force behind this, wanting more money, feeling like he needed more money, that financial security, thinking that this was an opportunity for him to gain that and give that to his family. But it didn't end the way he wanted it to. It definitely did not end in a positive way. He didn't get sort of these wishes coming true. He didn't get this positivity manifesting. It went south on him. Definitely went south. With that Ten of Swords, we're definitely speaking of endings here. We're definitely speaking of endings. This is how it ended. It left him in a really rough spot. It's funny because that Four of Pentacles can sometimes, he's called the Miser card at times. And he can be a warning of holding on to your money, right? Holding so securely onto your money that you never enjoy it, or you don't grow it or expand it. And this person kind of, it's like they did the opposite. They did the opposite, but it bit them in the ass. The Six of Cups. See, they built whatever this little nest egg was. Both of these people worked very hard to build this. This was something that both of them were supposed to be able to enjoy. It was supposed to bring a level of stability, a level of safety, a level of comfort for the future. It was like what they were doing together was they were turning their wheel of fortune together by saving this money, by putting this money away, investing it in whatever way that they mutually did together. It was like they were both contributing. They were both contributing to building, to turning a wheel of fortune. He just felt like he could do it faster. He felt like he could do it faster. It's Four of Wands. I'm going to pull Page of Wands. I'm going to pull a few more cards here. Usually heralds news, like good news or news on the way. I want to know exactly where he sits. Okay, this is where he sits. So he's not really speaking to good news here, but he is speaking to this major secret getting revealed. He is speaking to this Queen of Pentacles, finding out what happened. Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords is not her. This is not another side of her. This is somebody outside of the situation. I don't know if this is somebody who works for the bank. Like they have to make certain payments and payments are getting missed. She is the one who brings this information forward to the Queen. So this Queen is somehow involved in whatever this is. So this would be like a joint loan or like a mortgage. It's something that the two of them contribute to together. So when this Queen contacts, this Queen could either contact this King or this Queen of Pentacles. Like they can both hear this information. It's just the Queen of Pentacles is the one who like picks up the phone. This is the one who winds up hearing it, and she's shedding this light and this clarity on what's been going on in this situation, which makes a lot of sense to her because somewhere in her subconscious, something feels hinky, something feels off. It feels like her King is sort of not being himself, or like he's more stressed out, he's more edgy lately. I feel like her intuition says like something's not right, something's going on. And this is what's going to shed light on it. This Queen of Swords bringing this forward. Oh, she is going to be angry. She is going to be extremely angry that this was hidden from her, that it was kept from her. The Moon card is about secrets being revealed too, right? So this secret is coming out, that they are now financially in a different spot than they were in before all of this happened. That Five of Pentacles actually represents going through a rough time financially. It's like, this is kind of where they're at now. I feel like having to rebuild again. Like whatever this was that they put away, and both of them worked so hard to put this away. It's like having to start from the bottom up. Having to almost start from scratch to rebuild. This Hermit card is definitely, there's a duality to it. This is where Buddy's at right now. He is sort of deep within his thoughts. I do feel like he's very edgy too. Because he's terrified she's going to find out before he can find a way to fix this situation and put back what was taken and what was lost. So he's not very emotionally open right now. There's a part of him that's sort of distant because this is forever on his mind. This is extremely weighing on him. When this comes about too, she's going to be going into hermit mode. She's going to be getting quiet and she's going to be trying to figure out what she wants to do here. I do feel like between the two of them, their relationship has been pretty strong. Like I don't feel like either of these people are cheaters. I don't feel like either of these people are liars. This was an accident. This was an accident. This was a bad judgment call. This was a huge freaking whoops that somebody feels absolutely regretful for and ashamed about. We do have that strength card too. You know, and that's where it ties in. She's going to be speaking her mind. I feel like she's going to tear him. She's going to tear him a new asshole. He may on some level, like I said, he probably deserves it because he didn't consult her. He sort of went ahead and did this by himself. The intentions were good. He's not a Page of Swords. He is not. I don't feel that in these cards. I feel like she recognizes that too on some level. He didn't do it for selfish reasons. But going ahead and doing it is going to feel very selfish to her. This is part of what she's going to say to him. Like, you should have included me. We're partners. We built this together. We do everything together. We make decisions together. It was selfish of you. It was wrong of you. It was immature of you to just go ahead and rashly do this on your own without consulting me. We do everything together as partners. You know, I don't feel a parting of ways. I feel like this is why it came out, is because he's worried she's going to leave him. He's worried she is going to leave. I don't know, she might have a flash of maybe walking away, but I do feel like a level of stability in their relationship, and it's like, how do we fix this? I feel like a venting, like she's going to vent on him big time for all of this. He already gets it though. You know, like nothing she can say to him is going to be worse than anything he has already said to himself. And I directly feel that in the cards. This guy feels pretty friggin' stupid. Like, he absolutely gets that what he did was wrong. I do feel the two of them, after all of this comes out, there is going to be a sort of, where do we go from here? How do we build from here? It's sort of going to change the way that they were looking at their future. I see that in this Fool card. This Fool card is extremely, if you look at the art in it, this figure is very carefree. He's juggling these zodiac signs. He's got a baton. He's twirling a hoop around his ankle. He's just sort of out there floating in space, and he's like, I'll be fine. And I feel like this money that they had put away gave her a sense of this. We'll be fine. No matter what happens, we'll be fine because we have this to fall back on. Now that's changed. Now that's changed, and it's like, where do we go from here? But this Chariot card also represents not just positive forward movement, but persistence. I don't feel that she is a give up type. She does not give up on things. She's going to be like, how do we fix this? Once she's done being sort of angry and she's satisfied that he completely understands the gravity of what he did, it's going to be like, how do we fix this now? How do we fix this? I'm glad to see this, because all of those beginning cards, I could feel his worry coming through that there might be a parting of ways when this comes out, that was a potential, that she was going to leave them. He was going to lose this. This is part of his fear and part of what's driving him to hide this too, as he's not sure of what the outcome is going to be when it comes out. This is what I see in the cards. She's going to be pissed off. She's going to be mega pissed off. She's going to let him have it. She's going to chew him out. Once she is satisfied that he truly understands, then it's going to be, now what do we do to fix this? What do we do to fix this? We're going to grab a tarot token here. We got the Fool token. Interesting. The Fool token. So the Fool token, it does represent taking a leap of faith. This also represents like a new perspective, just like I was saying with the cards. Having a new perspective. Their perspective on things is about to change. Their life, because this little nest egg that they had is no longer there. It's going to change the way they look at the future. It's going to change their near future as well. Because it goes from sort of, slowly feeding into this and just maintaining their lifestyle to, well, holy fuck, now we got to go overtime and we got to try and replace what used to be there too. So this is going to bring a level of change into their life, and they're going to have to sort of come up with this plan together on sort of how to get back to where they were or how to improve their situation. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed the read. If you did, if it resonated, please hit that like, that subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. And feel free to comment, guys. I love hearing from you. Take care.